What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
Callin' my bitch, tell her bring me that noggin. Brain real good, she a scholar. I like a thing with low mileage, good brain with no college. Call me the baby, no Tyler. I'm real creative and stylish. FN in my denim. I send that hit, make them spin 'em. And I just flew back from LA.
Welcome back to another edition of Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk. We got a very special show planned for you guys. For our special guest, we're the starting defensive back at Destrehan High School, the human highlight reel, Mr. Tyler Morton. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, definitely. So, as we are in this pandemic, tell us how the season has been going thus far, and just touch on that, how the season's been going for you guys, and just the difference it has been from a normal season like last year.
It's real different because, in the summertime, we usually had a whole summer, stuff like that, and we got a whole new coach staff, really.
Right.
So we had to learn a new defense, new offense. So we had to do that in a matter of, probably 5 weeks.
Wow.
So, it was real tough, So, but the defense, we got a lot of experienced people, so we was able to pick up on it quick. Offense coming together. So, we've been on a good little roll.
Right.
So that's really it.
Definitely. Now, Destrehan is, it's a very historic school. There's been some great players to come through there. Ed Reed, Justin Jefferson, and Kurt Merida, just to name a few. Just tell us what it's like to play for such an historic program.
Man, it's real good. It brings a lot of attention. We known around the state, whatever. So, it definitely gives you the news and all that, the media and all that, the attention. So, you gotta tune all that out and just play football.
Definitely. Now, in your opinion, what will it take for you guys to get back to the state championship?
I think we gotta stay strong on defense, Stay stopping people on defense and let our offense do what they can do and play the good kicking game, good field position, stuff like that. Just take it one game at a time, focusing, executing our plays. That's what I feel like we gotta do.
Definitely. Now, you mentioned the kicking game. Man, you're an excellent returner. Just tell us, I believe it's, 3 touchdowns you have this year in punt returns?
Yeah.
So just tell us what it takes to be successful at returning punts.
Well, first of all, I definitely take good blockers, for one. But when you catch it, you gotta look and see your seams and where you can hit it at, and how you can hit it. So it's really, you can't go east and west, you really got to go north and take it up the hole, hit the hole as soon as you see it because they close real quick.
Definitely.
So you hit them hard, you hit them full speed, and get good blockers, man.
Right.
You go.
I think we see Deontay Harris from the Saints. I think he's one of the best at that.
Yeah.
Just finding the seam and go. You see a lot of guys try to go east and west and they ended up getting caught or they may lose yardage. Whereas the guy that sticks his foot in the ground and goes north, like you mentioned earlier, they're usually successful.
Yeah.
Now, the way you play the game of football is real special, man. You can play cornerback, you can play safety, high safety, and I seen you play in the box as well. Mm-hmm. Just tell us how important your role is in this defense and what position do you enjoy playing the most?
I feel like my role in the defense is really important in the secondary. Because, I'm one of the oldest. We got 3 seniors, so I'm one of the oldest seniors. So I feel like, man, if they could, our DC can move me around, stuff like that, to where I can be more effective and make more plays in the defense. And, that's only going to help us do better and win more games. And my favorite position, probably, I like playing corner, I like that opportunity of sticking number receiver, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It definitely gives you some competition. It definitely, obviously it shows in the stands because the stands, they see, he normally plays safety. He playing corner right now. So, it gives me, a good opportunity to show my capabilities and show what I can do.
Definitely. Another thing that I admire about your game is your ability to tackle in space. In today's game of football, everything is spread out. And you have to be able to tackle in the space. That separates the good from the great. Man, just tell us, is this a natural skill that you have, or is this something that you developed over time?
Well, man, I've been playing defense, you know, my whole life. So, I mean, I just was naturally kind of, you know, had it. But I mean, I worked on like angle drills, tackling drills. You know, you gotta know how to tackle, how to set up the tackle and stuff like that, because you can't just get stiff on or juked out. So you gotta take good angles, stuff like that.
Now, I do follow you on Twitter, and I seen you put a quote, and I'm going to read it word for word. It reads, "All I did was keep grinding through the storm, feeling like Derrick Rose on a 50-point night." That's a powerful quote, man. Can you just tell us the significance behind that and give us just a little insight?
Well, that's a Meek Mill quote. He said that on his songs. And I felt that because, you know, I just kept working, kept grinding, you know, because I was really, you know, under the lights, which I'm still under the lights in my opinion. So I just feel like, man, that's a quote that means, you know, you just keep grinding through all the circumstances, all the tough times, all the ups and downs, just keep working. And at the end, man, it's going to pay off. All that work going to pay off.
Definitely. And, you know, just to put that into perspective, the game that you guys had against East St. John, you know, y'all went down early, but y'all came back, fought through, and ended up winning a hard-fought game. So, you know, just to put things into perspective, you know, that's good that you listen to inspirational music, you know. So since we're on the topic of music, could you give me your top 5 go-to artists before games?
Top 5 go-to artists? I'm going to have to say, you know, Young Boy, of course. I'm going to have to say me. I like listening to some Gunna too, just chill vibe,
right?
You know. And Baby, I like listening to Lil Baby. Last one, I probably listen to some Lil Herb, G Herbo.
Okay.
I probably listen to him some too, you know, motivate me.
Definitely
go hard.
Yeah, man. I remember when I used to play, it used to be all Meek Mill for me. It used to be all Meek Mill, man. He just puts you in the zone, man, and he motivates you, and it's, you know, like you said, man, it's just an inspiration. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Netherville, the floor is now yours.
So Tyler, your IQ is off the charts.
Appreciate it.
I see that you read the offensive scheme extremely well. You know whether to stay at home, drive back, and also play sideline to sideline. How much offensive scheme film study do you do to have such a high IQ like that?
Man, I watch a good bit of film. You know, not just seeing the plays. I like seeing the tendencies and what they're gonna do. You know, if the quarterback eye down a certain receiver and what he do when they run the ball, how an inside receiver lined up when it's a run play. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't really line up, like he about to get the ball, then I know that's a run play. So I'm play more aggressive. Now if he come off the ball full speed, I know I gotta get back. That's a deep route, stuff like that. Just studying a little bit. But I watch a good bit of film, man, because I feel like watching film gonna get me prepared for the game. So I watch a good bit of film.
You locked down the #1 wide receiver in the state of Louisiana, class of 22, Chaz Preston. How much film did you have to study to know when he's coming off his breaks, if he's going to do a dig or a fly? And if you had a chance to do it again, can you do it again?
Well, I watch a lot of film. I mean, that's a pretty good athlete right there, man. He's a real good athlete. But I had to watch a lot of film, study the film, you know, had a good week of practice. But I also, you know, man, I work to do stuff like that, man. Like, I put in a lot of work to do stuff like that. So, I feel like I can do it again because, you know, I stuck him once. I feel like, you know, he going to come back with some different stuff and he might win a few. But it's always just adjusting during the game and stuff like that because I had to do that when I stuck him the first time. You know, just adjusting during the game, see what he like to do and stuff like that. So I watch a good bit of film on him.
From watching your film, when I see that you return punts, your vision is your gift. That's God-given. And you remind me of Dante Hall that played for Kansas City Chiefs a while back, man. It's just special. Can you explain to the world what type of drills you do for your eye coordination?
Well, to be honest, man, you know, it's just practice. Because last year I was a return man. But last year I didn't really, you know, return him to the house like that. So I just look at the film of last year and all my punt returns, man, just sitting down, watching it, and seeing like, oh, that was a hole right there, I could have hit that. So mainly it's just like, cause I used to play running back and receiver when I was younger.
Okay.
So it was like I had it, but I just had to develop my speed and get my quickness right, you know.
Okay.
So once I started, it's really film. I just look at the film and in the game that might be open, and that's how it's been working out right now.
Okay. Okay. I see that you break on the ball extremely well. Like you, is that a natural instinct, or that's something that you developed, that you was coached to, and you worked on your craft over the years and you mastered it?
See, that's something I had to work on, because I wasn't big on defense. I was mainly an offensive guy, so that's something I worked on, you know, perfected it and kind of mastered it, which I'm still working on it, but that's something I developed over time. You know, it took about a good year or so to really get good at it and stuff like that, to be able to do it in the game at such a fast speed.
Do you consider yourself locked down?
Yeah, man, I do consider myself locked down because I'm real confident in myself. I feel like, you know, I put in the work to be able to call myself locked down.
What goals do you have set for yourself to achieve this season for us, like your interceptions, your tackles for loss, things like that?
Well, definitely touchdowns. I want to get 5 of them.
Okay.
So I got 2 more to go.
Yes, indeed, you almost there.
I got 2 more to go. I got 2 more to go. So for interceptions, man, I probably want about 6. But I also want some forced fumbles to come in. I haven't got none yet, but I feel like, you know, it's just gonna come. Just gotta let the game flow, let the game play, just play the game. So I feel like it's gonna come. But overall, man, I want to force 10 turnovers this year.
What age did you fall in love with the sport of football, and who introduced you to it?
Well, my dad actually introduced me to it, and I probably fell in love with it, man, like 6 years old. Ever since 6, just kept running with it.
What people in your life that helped you so much to develop to be such a positive player like you are?
Well, my mom, my dad, my brother, my little sister, and even my uncle, man, they really pushed me, you know, to be the best I can be and set high goals for me. So it's not always after a good game you come home to, oh, good game and stuff like that. No, man, you get out, you get the critiquing, you know, get to watching the film the next day. So it's really not, you're not really celebrating a good game. So, you know.
What would be your academic major in college?
I haven't decided on that yet, but I'm looking into some stuff. I ain't really making a decision yet.
For my last question, what is your burning desire?
My burning desire is to be one of the best version of me I can be. The best football player, the best person overall, you know, and in the future, the best dad, the best brother, best little brother, best son, you know.
I feel you.
So that's really my desire, to be the best version of myself.
Can you tell us your social media platform so the people who view this interview can follow you?
My Twitter name is TAII_12. My Instagram name is TAII11_. And yeah, that's it.
Well, Tyler, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you. Thanks to you and your dad for taking time out of y'all day and coming to spend time with Diamond in the Rough. And good luck this Friday night.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.